What is up, guys? How are you doing? This is Armand from Evil Planet Studios and Nevermore Graphics, back at you with some more stuff that I have still no idea what I'm doing. No idea whatsoever. But here we are, right? Alright, so I got a suggestion a couple of days ago about actually talking about gadgets, but I only I'm broke. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm broke, so I can't afford many gadgets, as you will. But yeah, you'll notice I'm quite more advanced here than I was a couple of days ago. And yes, it's been days. So what happened was that I realized that some of the models, which is why usually I put them together. I put them together and I check out if they actually work together. And if I didn't do that, if I didn't do this, what would you call it, mock level, I wouldn't have known that this would never actually work because it was just the stick. And turns out this motherfucker's right here, they would intersect with it, and it would look crappy. And I don't want that. I want only the best for uh, my patrons, really. That's what they are. Even though I'm not using Patreon, which maybe I should. Who knows? Maybe I'll do that sometime in the future. So what I'm doing now is adding, because I do need to showcase at least most of these motherfuckers here. I'm sorry for all the cursing. I do need to, excuse me. I do need to showcase all of these models that I made with my own hands. Yes, well, you know what I'm trying to say. So, I got a little bit of allergies, which is always a fun time. So, I am going to, uh, like, I designed this to be used either or, right? So, either you have a stone gate, excuse me, a stone wall like this, or you have a, Jesus Christ. No, you don't have one of those. Unless it's a religious kind of thing. No. Or you have a metal fence like this one. And it's usually not so common to have both. Actually, hold on. I got something new going on here. Hold on. Right, so check this out. I have one of these. And you have a ballsack. And you have no idea how useful this thing is. It's called Pure Ref. It's actually, let's put it on. I didn't use this, so I was just going back and forth between YouTube, not YouTube. Well, yes, I did use YouTube for some of those. Like I asked for, I searched for a what do you call it? I searched for a, ow, that was my hand. Ow, 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 ow. So I searched for a Victorian cemetery, and I was like, but no, it was mostly Google Images. So I was going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and it was starting to get super annoying. I was even thinking seriously about buying a tablet or whipping out my very, very, very old laptop, which I'm not even sure I should call that shit laptop. It's mostly like a glorified calculator. That's how powerful that shit is. I think it's one of the worst I've ever used. So yeah, so I did use some of these images, like for example this one. It's not exactly the same as you will see. It's a different type of decoration. It's a different type of design. It's a different type of a whole lot of other stuff, actually. Even the font is different. Actually, it's the same one. that was that was really not my intention. Like, yeah, I even tried to make my own scrolls, like make it more top heavy, make them a little bit more, different, really, because I didn't want to rip off an actual cemetery, cause out of respect, obviously, right? uh, I did use some of these like style, but not the actual design. Like I said, out of respect, and like these ones correspond to those ones, which aren't. These are like bricks, bollocks, and these are just shitty concrete. I think it's pronounced. I fail at life. So yeah, gadgets. uh, I kind of really like gadgets, but I can't afford them because I'm broke, right? So most of my experience with gadgets boils down to mostly actually just headphones, and I had a headphone drama. I had a headphone. I had a headphone drama recently because it all started because it was time to change my headphones. Ow. And I had bought a brand called Lenovo Wise. I bought a pair of Lenovo Wise. They weren't that bad, really. They're actually the what do you call those things? The drivers were hold on, let me see, where am I? Okay. The drivers, and by the way, I could just automate this whole process, but then I wouldn't be able to give it the randomness I want. And I'm not good enough programming to do this shit by hand, so actually let me change that one. Right. So this ones are the damaged ones. I am the damaged one. All my life I've been dead. That was Slipknot. I'm sorry. I haven't slept. Sleep deprivation will do that to you. So I feel like shit. It's been super hot. Actually, you can hear the goddamn fan going in the background just because it's so hot and stuffy, and I hate my life right now so much, like so much. Right. So where am I? Where was I? So I bought a pair of Lenovo Wise, right? So the pair that I had previously was a I think Razer Electra. Hold on, actually, let me Guguru. Let me go to Guguru-sama to see which ones, because it was one of the basic ones. Oh, god damn it! Yes, save now, please. Right, Razer Electra. I think it was Electra's. Well, now everything has a V2. Right, and it was a pair of Razer Electras, but it was the very 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 old ones, like super super old. Because then it came out version 2 V2, and it has this thingy on the top, and the headband is different. This one is the super super basic, but I loved it. It was like the best pair of headphones ever. The sound was amazing. The bass was great, and then obviously, like 5 years or 6 years of use, the the padding started to fall apart, and which I mean, yes, I wear this shit all day long. It has to fall apart. Come on. I mean, I would be surprised if it doesn't fall apart from constant use. And actually, I don't want this one. So it has to fall apart after a certain amount of time. I mean, it's only natural. It is natural to die. Um, where do we? Holy Francoro. Damn, I don't know, man. Get down to the chopper now. So, uh, sorry, I'm way distracted and super Superman. I'm super sleep deprived, so you're gonna hear a lot of crazy shit coming out of my mouth, of my birdie mouth. Right. So thinking where I'm going to place the actual corner, because I do need to take a corner, bend a corner eventually. I don't know, man. I do not know. You know what? Let's do it right here, just so we have more spice. Right. So, I was using a pair of Lenovo Palambatampa. I need to do the other side though. So it's right. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Oh boy, that is not gonna be a happy trail. So I eventually my headphones started to fall apart, and I'm talking just about the padding. The padding started to fall apart, and it was, quite honestly, it was freaking amazing that it lasted me that long. And I was forced to go find, because I tried to find the padding and nobody fucking sold it. And I was so annoyed. I was so freaking annoyed and angry because that pair of headphones was so freaking great, but it was starting to hurt my ears. And I wear these things all day, either to listen to some kind of podcast or to a documentary, which I love, by the way. If you want to recommend a cool science documentary or something to listen to, or a game kind of thing documentary, by all means, baby. I didn't mean to call you baby. That wasn't me disrespecting you. That was just me being sassy. Right, so I lost count how many there were. God damn it. You know what? I'm just going to take out a goddamn. Where are you? Fucking. Ooh, actually, I do have here a post-it note. I'm the king of post-it notes. If you could see my work area, it's all covered in post-it notes, and I still have like two whiteboards. They all have stuff like sell stuff. Okay, sell stuff on ArtStation, post cemetery pack, which I am on it. Jesus. Create a sci-fi pack, which I haven't even started. That's amazing. Not for the lack of trying. What else do I have? Work on Cube. I'm working on a Cube. I have an appointment with the dentist, which is going to drain my wallet. I'm so happy about that. Right. So, hold on. Let me change. No, let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 5 thingies. Posts. I don't know. I don't know even if I should call them posts, but that's what I'm call them. Right. So this I went to Mexican eBay, which is called Mercado Libre. So I went there and I looked for a pair of Electros, basically, because I wanted the exact same one. I loved those headphones. The sound was still great. It was only hurting me, and I couldn't find the pads, the ear pads. So what I basically did was to try to find them, and they weren't available. There were like two sellers, and one of them was selling their thing, their this what do you call them? The headphones super expensive. It was like I think $200. I was like, I'm not gonna pay $200 for this shit. I mean, I'm sure they are worth it, but I can't afford it. I'm broke as shit. And hold on. So I go there and I start looking for a one, and I find this one that is like super cheap, but it's actually looks exactly the same as the freaking. Hold on, I'm thinking. I'm gonna put this one. Looks exactly like freaking Lenovo Wise, except they're not. Excuse me, they look exactly like Razer Electros, but they are not. They are called Lenovo Wise. And boy, those were very, very similar. Even the sound, like at first I was like super disappointed. I was like, oh, god damn it sounds like ass. And then I realized I have to actually 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's one more, but I think it isn't centered. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Alright. Well, yeah, so I was like, alright, I fucked up. I bought the wrong one, the wrong pair. It sounds like ass, it sounds horrible, blah blah blah. I was throwing a tantrum and shit. Then I realized I had to install their drivers, and basically you get to equalize them. So I did equalize them, and I got them. Like I was plugging and unplugging one headset and then the other one, then one and then the other one, until I got them more or less to the same level. Like if you are not a sound designer or a audio engineer, you wouldn't be able to tell even. It was that close. 1, 2, 3, 4, and screw it. Let's do it with 5. So, long story short, I started using them more or less. I mean, same thing as the Lenovo. As the Lenovo Wise, super. Excuse me, as the Razer Electros, and I was like super happy with them. I really, really. Where are you? There you are. I really, really, really love them. But they kind of lasted me a little uh, then I am going to sneeze now. God damn it! Come on, come on! Huh? Fucking shit! Balls! Ugh. Right. So how many? How many do we have? Oh, it's right there. All right. Okay, so I feel like they lasted me less. I don't know if I gave them a fair run because I mean, just took me for freaking ever to. Oh god, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about. It's gonna take me for freaking ever to do this thing. Hold on. I need concentration. So, God damn it, I'm in La La Land. I got my mind broken into pieces. I think we can do this like that. I mean, I don't like it. I don't love it. You know what? So I feel like they lasted me a whole lot less, but I mean, I don't want to like shit on a pair of pretty decent headphones. Really, the sound wasn't bad, and it even had more options than the. I don't like this. It even had more options than. You know what? Yeah, that's kind of natural. This happens sometimes. It gets buried. So right. What do we do now? Okay, so I got one. Do we even need... Oh, I can still put it there. So screw it. Let's use this side now. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Why am I counting them? I always do that shit. So, right. So I bought the Lenovo Weiss, and they lasted for, I mean, a decent amount of time. Honestly, it was like 3 years or so, but at the end they went the same route as the Electras. And again, I couldn't find either the Electra ones, the Electra pads, or a pair of pads for that one. I mean, I'm pretty sure they were interchangeable, but I might be completely wrong. I may be completely wrong. And hold on. Whoopsie daisy. So, my god. So, I couldn't find the pads, and honestly, I was like, alright, screw it. So, let's do this. And I'm going to move this. Just not use that one, use this one. And oh my god. I wanted as much randomness as possible, but you know what? Okay, so first of all, let's delete that one. And there's another one there that I forgot. Where am I? Actually, we don't need this thing for now, so let's... okay, so post 17. Don't want to lose my place. Don't want to lose my place. Teeny weeny, teeny weeny. Dribble, dribble. Sorry. This stupid shit was brought to you by sleep deprivation. Get yours today. Um, right, so. God fucking damn it. I made myself laugh. Uh, so. Um, right, so I got the level wise. They deteriorated to a place where I couldn't change the pads, and I had already given away the other ones to a person who actually might have appreciated them more than me, who wouldn't wear them all day, and like the headphones themselves were fine. It was just the pads that were fucked. So wow, holy shit! I didn't realize how long. Should we even like make these thing? I don't know, man. I'm thinking. You know what? Let's add some more. What the fuck? I forgot completely. This is going to be a hell. You know what? Screw it. Let's just use a bunch of sections from here. And so I couldn't change the pads. Why does this look like ass? So I couldn't change the pads, and I was so sad because another pair of headphones were rendered essentially useless. I don't know what else to call them, but useless, because now I can't use them for anything because it hurts to wear them. And since I wear them all day, I had to buy another pair. So after the Lenovo Wise, oh, I got these pieces of shit by Razer. Amazingly, after so much love, I talked about their Electra model, which, oh my god, I just love it so much. I have so much love for that one. And hold on, hold on, love. Dear God. Okay, I'm going to have to hand select all these motherfuckers. Actually, you know what? I could perhaps. I just don't want to select all the rest of it. Yeah. I'm still a noob on this thing. See? Yeah, I don't want to fuck it up. So I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way. So, basically, I got myself this pack of things, like a Razer thing, like starter pack. I don't know. I was like super broke at the time, so I couldn't afford the high-end stuff. So this thing, I got the box right here because I'm using it to prop other stuff on my desk. I need to save. So it's Kraken Essential. Synosa Pro. I got Hiccups. Goliathus Speed, which that sounds like hemorrhoid medication, and the Death Adder. Yeah, the Death Adder mouse. The mouse is nothing to like. It's a mouse. What do you expect? It's just a mouse. There is nothing great about it. There is nothing wrong with it. It works fine. I like it, I guess. I mean, it's not terrible. That's all I can say. Now, here's my issue with this thing. The headphones were an absolute piece of shit. The sound is fine. The sound was like decent. I still have them there. And I'll tell you what happened to them. Also, the keyboard was like one of the shittiest keyboards I've ever used. Like, seriously, it had tons of ghosting. For those who don't know, who are not gamers like me. I'm kidding, I'm not a gamer. I mean, I am, but I'm not. I don't have any time to game. Fun times. So there's a ton of ghosting, and what ghosting is basically you press one key and keys around it because it's built shittily with the ass. Keys around it get pressed, so you can get a lot of mispressed keys, and that kind of sucks if you're gaming or working like me. And that another thing is that the space bar would like stick, and I mean it just like I can actually like I can say something about like if this was a $10 keyboard, like not even $10, $5 keyboard, I wouldn't be mad. But this shit wasn't cheap. I mean, it was still cheap for Razer prices, Razer standards, because it was like bottom shelf shit. But I mean, it wasn't Razer quality. That's all I can say. It was the shittiest garbage I've ever used in my life, and and on top of that, the fucking headphones fell apart in like 2 days. Like I would put them on, take them off, put them on, take them off. Obviously, because I need to get up to go to the bathroom. I need to go to the store, go buy stuff, come back. You know, like I don't know if that's normal usage, but that's normal usage for me. I mean, and no other headphones have broke really, just this ones. And one time I'm taking them off and they just crack, and the fucking thing just bent out of shape. Like it cracked in the what do you call that thing? It cracked right in the what do you call this thing? The cup. The cup with the drivers, it cracked right there, right in the base. Like you couldn't even save it. Like if you glue it back together, you lose the functionality of the extending it. And I guess the saving grace is that I'm the only user, so I guess it can stay. But sometimes I'm like, I've done my hair or some shit, or sometimes I don't want it to be like pressed snug against my head. So I do want that functionality to be able to extend the headband. But anyhow, I had to glue them with super glue, and then they got hold on. Then they got freaking my god. They got like okay, I was able to use them, right? And like I don't know, 2 months later, the other side goes. I'm like, what the fuck? God. So I had to super glue the other side, and now I'm just like super annoyed, and oops, Whoops daisy. Do I even... I don't think it would be like such a huge problem. Like you wouldn't be able to like go from that side to this side and say, you used the same side, you just duplicated it. You cheated, motherfucker. Yeah. So, right. Wait, hold on. Trying to... I can't fucking believe it. I fucked it up, didn't I? No! Oh my god. Did I not? Oh no, I need to fix that, because it'll suck balls. It'll suck dick. In a horrible way. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Ugh. Shit. I hate my life. Right now. Right. So I'm going to have to fix that now. Probably we're gonna need several corners, because that's exactly what happened with these motherfuckers. Because if I made them all the same, like all of them... actually, we can check them out. Look at this. Like this one has this one, then doesn't have one here because you have this one, right? So now, actually, well, see, that one's different, and the only thing that changes is this thing, and I didn't want to have them like non-pre-assembled because that's just a pain in the balls to assemble. So if you're building like right now, like just going and going, you don't want to stop and align this shit and then, you know, that kind of thing. So I just made different types of corners, which, god damn it, I can't fucking believe it. Oh, so annoyed. What do I do? And I wonder if the other side has that problem too. Like, what did I do here? Right. Right here, whoops. What was that? Okay, so I bought this, god damn it. I'm so annoyed. Right. Okay, so that one works, but the other one doesn't. Yeah, and this thing is like... Bleh. Okay, so that one works. Right. So let me finish the story and then I'll go fix it. So I was using the thing with the stuff. Hold on, I'm still thinking. So I mean, I was like super annoyed, and the first time I glued it, it didn't, the super glue didn't take, so it kept on breaking, and I was like, god damn it. Well, maybe I'll keep it for parts. That's all I could think, because it was like the drivers were completely fine. It was just the cups that were fucked. So I decided to go buy a new one and keep this one for parts in case the new one breaks too. Because now everything is like made with the ass. Right, so I went to buy a pair of voids. hold on. Void Pro, actually, that's what they're called. Hold on. Void Pro. Because I'm gonna fucking grill this brand. I don't give a shit. Void Pro. For making shitty fucking Corsair. Corsair Void Pro. It looked fine. I like the color. It's red. I love red. So I bought this pieces of shit, and I put them on. And I shit you not, left side starts to go. As in, like there is a, like, what do you call this thing? I forgot the name. Like it was shorting. I couldn't hear very well. Like the sound was coming in and out. It was super annoying and it sounded terrible. So I'm like, well, god damn it. But like I shook them, not on purpose. Just like I was trying to put them on normally, and I put them on. And at this point, I'm super busy. I'm working on like 5 projects at the same time. So I'm like, okay, I can't just go and ask for the warranty, because I'll end up without headphones, and I had some work to finish. Like I was working on, I think, P-Ackman, if anyone knows that game. I was working on P-Ackman, I was working on several different projects. Like I was super busy and I needed the headphones, not only to listen to shit, but which I did because I didn't have the what do you call those things? The speakers at the time. So I didn't have any speakers, so I needed the headphones to listen to shit. And wouldn't you know, like they lasted for even less than the fucking than the razors. Like less than the razors by a huge margin. Except they didn't go. They didn't go on the first, like they agonized for a couple of months more. Then just one side just went out completely. I don't know if it has to do with the fact that they had this thing. Hold on. I don't know if it has to do with the fact that they had this thing going on, where where the cups would rotate, or what exactly. But yeah, I mean, they sucked balls, and I was again left without a functional pair of headphones. And I work a lot with stereo sound, so I need that sweet stereo for me to because I like stereo and I like surround sound in my projects. So, and I'm a musician, so god damn it, I'm fucked again. And at this point, I'm like, well, what do I do? I could try to repair the razors, because I mean, they still work. The drivers are fine, unlike these pieces of shit by Corsair. So I'm like, okay, yeah, see, I'm going to have to do the thing with the stuff. And I hate my life. I hate my life so much now. Okay. Hold on. I think I know what I'm gonna do. Why work on this fucking thing? Of course. Oh god. I love to go back to shit. And yeah. I'm in a shitty mood now. So right, so and not because I have to redo this thing. It's mostly because I'm super pissed that I had to go through that and waste so much money. So long story short, actually, long story long. What am I doing here? Let's just move this stuff. I get confused with the freaking the controls of one and the other. Because freaking what do you call that thing? Freaking Unreal Engine has different controls. So yeah, I have that to look forward to. Okay, so damn it. So I'm like, okay, I mean, I suppose I could try to fix again the razors. I mean, what other option do I have really? Hold on. I need to simulate proper usage. And you know what? Yeah, screw it. Let's use these. Okay. Let's isolate them. And yes, yeah. Then. Right. So now we can use this thing. Okay, so that's fine. Then this one, like that. Ah, see, there's the problem. There's your problem, sir. It sucks balls. Wait, why did I could have just... Duh. Aha, so, I bought this, I bought, I keep saying I bought. I fixed this horrid piece of shit. Why is it doing that? What the fuck is wrong with it? It's local. I need global. So I repaired. I put a fuck ton of super glue and baking soda, and that shit makes a really good bond. And there's another one. That's a really good tip, by the way. If you need to fix something, it's like you create plastic out of nowhere. It's not the best plastic you create, by the way, but if you have nothing and you have that, that's better than nothing. So what you do is you sprinkle. You first of all you put a drop of super glue, then you sprinkle a little bit of this thing of baking soda, then put more drops of super glue, then sprinkle more baking soda, and what this thing does is catalyze the reaction, so it just goes like that, super quick. It's even it's an exothermic reaction, by the way, too. So it gets super hot. It even fumes. So you need to do it in a well ventilated area. So just so you know, that's how that works. If in case you do it, in case you try it, it's not a kind of a thing that do not try this at home. But if you do try it, just be careful. Just a word of what do you call that thing? Word of advice. Freaking. This can get super dangerous. So, don't. First of all, don't fuck around with it. You can get yourself hurt or someone you love. So don't fuck around with it. And another thing is, why is this looking like that? what am I looking at? Oh, it's out. Ha ha ha. Okay. So yeah. No, fuck. What am I doing? Right. Shit. Right. Hold on. I need a sample of good ones. Let's use that one. Right, so what you do is the thing, and then it glues pretty well. Like since it's an exothermic reaction, uh, it gets like it fumes. You need a well ventilated area. It can catch on fire if you're using large quantities, and in some like just be careful, right? So don't do it in near open flames, or rather, no, don't do it near things that can go off in flames, like gas leaks, or if you have like alcohol there. That's, you know, do try it at home, but be that's what there's a lot of tutorials, by the way. There's a lot of tutorials on YouTube, and they don't say that this can get actually dangerous. Like if you are wearing cotton pants, cotton also reacts in an exothermic reaction, uh, like it gets hot. So if you're wearing cotton pants and a drop of super glue falls on your pants, the skin underneath is going to burn. And I know that because that happened to me, and it left a scar. Like, first of all, the the pants get stuck to my leg. First of all, and second of all, the the thing like burnt, like blistered my skin. So when I ripped it off, it ripped the blister. Anyway, that's gross. Right. So, blah. So what happens is that I'm super pissed. I'm royally pissed. Oh, right. So that was the problem. So we need to put it the other way around, right? Like that. Okay, so first of all, let's get rid of that one. And so that's how I glued it back together, and it freaking was absolutely awesome because it did stick, but yeah, I wasn't a happy camper because I hate to do those kinds of shoddy repairs, because that doesn't really, that's not a new product, you know what I'm saying? That just sucks. So some of you are going to say, boo-hoo, your fancy headphones broke. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If I pay for something, I'd rather have it like work. You know what I'm saying? Um, excuse me. I need water. So I did repair it. Oh, and I wanted to say that you can do that stuff with cotton too, like the same thing that you've done. Like I said, you can do with sprinkled baking soda. You can do that shit with cotton, and I've seen the tutorials, and that shit looks lit. I want to try it because I'm like almost thinking about breaking something, because I know the properties of cotton, and I know the properties of this thing. What do you call it? Of super glue. I know the properties of both, and I know this would work super well, and even better than the baking soda, because it's almost like the type of fiberglass, really similar to fiberglass, not identical, but very similar to fiberglass. But anyhow, I repaired this shit with a fuck ton of baking soda and super glue, like 30 times more, uh, more than the first time I repaired it, and this time it did stock and did work. But I was like with the constant freaking what do you call this thing? I was with the constant anxiety that this shit would break, like while I'm working. That that was super. Meanwhile, I'm using still this horrendous keyboard, and I'm just seething with rage because this piece of crap, just the key stick. Anyway, so super annoyed now, just remembering it. So eventually, I bought a bunch of other stuff, which I'm going to talk about in a bit. Among them, a RGB lighting for my room, because I wanted to try color therapy. Like I have insomnia, right? So which is why I'm freaking uh, sleep deprived now, because I wasn't able to sleep well. So what I did was buy this strip of RGB lighting, super cheap by the way, and it has like a tiny little color control, and you put this thing on red, and that's the color that we humans naturally use to go to sleep. Like we don't actually use it, but like nature gives you red light before you go to sleep, because there is what do you call those things? Sunsets and sundowns. They are reddish, especially sunsets. Sunsets are, I mean, it more or less the same thing happens. So I don't know why one is redder than the other. At least that's what I think. But yeah, I mean the nature gives us sunsets, and that's what humans are hardwired to work with, right? Like we have like hundreds and hundreds. What the fuck is wrong with me? Thousands of millions of years of evolution. Like even our monkey ancestors used to go to sleep when the lights were dimming, right? When the sun was going down and started to get red, they would go to their cave and go, or climb on the tree, whatever the hell. And now we humans, like red light, uh, like starts to um, what do you call it? Uh, damn it! I lost the word. The red light starts to relax you, right? So I bought this thing, and while I was browsing for this LED strip light, I saw this Razer headphones. I saw this Razer headphones, and yeah, I was like, well, these are cheap, and I really need cheap ones, and these are supposed to be even better than the ones I bought. So I bought them, started using them, and lo and behold, they worked fine. They worked just fine. They didn't break like the other pieces of shit. So I was like, well, maybe that's why they broke, because they were cheap, which they shouldn't, because I mean that's your brand. Like when I do something super cheap for a client, I don't do a piece of shit job. I try to do the best ever job for that range of price. I mean, they are receiving something cheaper, they are receiving something smaller, they are receiving at the end of the day less work, but they are receiving good quality. And that's not what I got from Razer. I got a piece of shit pair of headphones that were super bad. And I got these ones, and these ones, I think they are Kraken as well. I think they are Krakens. I'm not sure, but they are RGB, and they look like the only reason I bought them. Like, even I saw the price, I was like, I don't know. They are cheap because the seller is probably trying to get rid of what do you call it, stolen merchandise. No, I'm kidding. They are trying to get rid of like old merchandise so they can start selling the new stuff. So they were on sale basically. That's why they were cheap. So I got them. They worked fine. And hold on, dibby baba dooba zaba daba. They are intersecting here. That sucks balls. I like that. I like that. Actually, oh yeah, they are like that. One thing I didn't do here is add any soldering effects. I didn't deem it necessary. I mean, they still look fine. They still look good. But now I'm thinking, I'm thinking, damn it, should I make some? Screw it. I think that's fine. It works fine. Just want to make sure I'm doing this the right way. What the fuck? I'm doing this the right way. Right way. Yeah, it's the same way. Okay. Right. So, okay. So I got this this Razers, and these Krakens, and these actually outperformed the other ones by 1.5 miles. And with it, I got this really cool, what is it? Razer Central. No, it's not Razer Central. It's Razer Synapse, or Synapse. I don't know how to pronounce that. So I got this Razer Synapse thing, and it had like this really cool, actually, let me show you. It had this really cool dashboard. So I had to get the fucking keyboard, because I was like, well, if the higher end Kraken, oh, there it is, Kraken Ultimate. So god damn it. So I got this Razer Ultimate, right? And holy shit, that was like, I really liked them. I really like the quality. So I'm like, well, maybe the V2 version of my shitty keyboard, which was Synosa Pro. This is Synosa V2. I'm not even sure that's how you pronounce it, but that's how I'm a pronounce it. So I got the version 2, and this one has such a beautiful like thingy going on, and I'm like, well, the thing is that with the LED strip that I bought, that shit actually helped me my insomnia. Like right now, I couldn't sleep because it's fucking hot and stuffy as hell. And if I open the window, I'm on the first house in this place, so I'm just gonna listen to everyone go out to work. So I'm not gonna be able to sleep anyway. So either close the window and just like fry in here, or open the window and not be able to sleep either because of the sound outside. Like, it's not the people's fault. They do have to go to work. I mean, normal thing to do. But Yeah, that kind of sucked balls. Uh, so yeah, the red thing, the red. Why am I? The red light, the red LED light, actually worked very, very, very well. And I want to burp, but I don't want to do it in your face. Excuse me. Yeah, that. See that it didn't go. So so I bought this thing and I was like, yeah, this does work, and I started to use the green color for the evenings because I theorized that, well, our ancestors used to go to sleep when at sunset, so the sky would turn red, right? So they would get lots of red and orange light, so that's relaxing. I wonder if green color, because they remember they would just go through through damn it, forests and savannas and all this shit. There would be green stuff, unless our ancestors didn't have green plants and they were red back then. So I don't know, or blue. Uh, so yeah, green. I theorized that people would be living in green forests, and that's what our monkey ancestors and every single person or personoid thing on this planet used to see. So I started using green in the evenings, not evenings, the mornings, blue and green, and that actually did help. I mean, it could be psychological, I don't know. It could be placebo. Who gives a shit? It works, and it works for me, and so that's what I wanted to do. And another thing I started to do is use RGB lighting, like the cycling between all the what do you call those things? The gorgeous rainbows. I love rainbows. That's one of the things I most love, and that also helped my depression because I was like morbidly depressed. Like a couple of people in my life passed away thanks to fucking shitty, stupid uh, virus of acid, and yeah, man, I mean that helped a lot, a great deal, and so I decided, you know what, this is going to be an investment for me, for my mental health and my stuff. So I actually got myself a Razer Synosa Pro thingy of stuffies. Hold on, where is it? Let me show you how it works, because it's really cool. Visualizer, I think. Yeah, God, no, it's just getting lazy. Getting lazy here. See, I see this thing every day, and that helps me a lot. And there is also this thing, I think. That's for my software, and these are to change my profiles. This is the one I use when I go to sleep, like these, and this one I use for gaming. It's super cool. And you won't believe how much this shit helped my mental health. So yeah, I mean, Razer, you have redeemed yourself. So now I'm going to corner 2, I guess. Corner 2. I'm going to change the name anyway. By the way, I'm using this Baytex FBX exporter. In case you are a Blender user and you need to export a lot of shit, like this much shit, to freaking you need to export all this shit to freaking FBX. this centers them. You can have one material ID, which, by the way, let me check how many. Okay, good. Yeah, so it's super, super, super helpful. And bam, just one click. Can you believe it? That's absolutely mind-blowing. Mind-boggling. Hold on. I'm back. Um, so yeah, she's going to impart. Hold on again. I actually need my tea. All right, I'm back, baby. So I got a tea, and I don't even know why I say I am back or I'll be right back. Because for you guys, this is going to be completely, absolutely instant, really. And well, you know, you know me. Right. So where am I? Where were we? We were checking for this thing to work fine. Shetrofokro. I think I'm going to need a new. Yeah. Well, let's change the other one first. Okay, so there's this one. This one works fine. Okay, so this one sucked balls, I think. Did it? That's all, folks. Right. So where was I? Gadgets. For you, it's been a couple of seconds. For me, it's been, I don't know. I don't know how long it's been for me, but it hasn't been a couple of seconds. So I completely lost my train of thought. It derailed. There were tons of casualties, and yeah, it sucks, but that's what happened. That's what happened. Fuck. Okay, so this one sucked balls. Shit. Oh, there it is. That's the one I needed to change. And fence corner 2. How dare you? Fence. And ooh, completely forgot. This thing absolutely needs a thing with stuff. So I need to. Actually, I don't need shit. I could just copy LOD and paste LOD. That's fucking gold. In case you didn't know and you're an unreal ballsack. No, I didn't mean that. It just changed Windows, and that sucks. That sucky sucks. Suckity sucks. Suckity suck. Ugh. Right, so yeah, now that works. That looks great. Let's go to that side, I think. We have a weird, yeah, here. See? Okay, so let's get rid of that one and see if this one would work better. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't, because now it sucks on both sides. Yay! Right. So, what do we do now? We get fucked. Blah. Okay, so back to the drawing board, I guess. I forgot to. Damn it! Yes, I forgot to damn it too. I forgot to. God, I'm going to hiccup so hard again. Right, so now is the other one. Or actually, I wonder, I wonder if I could just. No, let's do it the proper way. I don't want people to be like, "Hey, I feel ripped off." Okay, so yeah. Okay, so this thing is going to suck balls. Right, so gadget. Um, Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted by this thing and the fact that my fan is now blowing harder than ever because it's still hot. I can't stand. I can't do hot. I can't. I just can't. I feel like my brain is melting out of my skull. I feel like my butt crack is old swamp ass. Ugh. I hate my life so much right now. So right. Uh, what was I talking about? Gadgets, yes. So yeah, I got this Sinosa or Sinosa, Sanasa, Sanasanamana Sunamasinsi. This Sinosa keyboard, and it's been great. I can't complain at all. As for the old mouse, the Death Adder, which was just, it wasn't even mediocre. I feel the build is sturdy and it's a fine mouse. What do you want me to say? But also I use a one of these things. You can't see what I'm using. A pen. I use a pen and a Wacom tablet actually. I'm using a no, it's pronounced Wacom because it's Japanese brand, so that's how they would pronounce it. So I'm using a Wacom tablet, really good. Except this one, I don't know what it is with me being broke and shit breaking. Even if I buy a good quality, and Wacom is a good quality tablet. So yeah, I'm the bottom button at the top right corner uh, just just went on the first day. Just uh, just was like, I don't want to work anymore. Ugh. So I told the guys for the warranty. I told the guys who sold it to me. I was like, dude, this piece of shit broke. And they were like, well, you can just bring it to us and we can see what we can do. And I was like, yeah, but you're going to give me a new Wacom tablet, right? Because this is my primary tool to work. And they were like, no, not really. We have to wait for to make sure you're not trying to rip us off. And I'm like, motherfucker, why? Anyway, yeah, sure. So I just kept using it without the top left, because it has two buttons for so that I use to change, like, whoops, that I used to change this thing to open programs and shit, that kind of stuff. And it's super handy and super useful. And I used it also to change what do you call it, desktops and all that stuff. Super useful. However, yeah, it broke on the first day. So what was I saying? Right. So the mouse. I was talking about the mouse, and yeah, I sometimes there's stuff that you cannot do with a mouse. Like, here's me. Oh shit, he was asleep. Here's me using the mouse. Here's me using the thing. So there's stuff that you need the mouse. Except I am not left-handed. I am right-handed. So I need to move the mouse all the way to the right side, where there is already very little space. I need to move the mouse all the way to the right side, and with that I have to move the fucking cord, the mouse cord. And for that, I mean, I just decided a couple of years ago just buy a what do you call it? A a damn it, the word escapes me. Uh, Wireless Bluetooth mouse, and it's been smooth sailing since then. And it's not even a good mouse. It's a brand called Free Wolf. Free Wolf. It feels super cheap. Feels cheap as shit. The only thing that I can tell you is that the clicks are quiet. See, they are very, 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 very quiet. There is some functionality. You know, I mean, it's fine. It's a decent mouse. It's not nothing. I felt like the change from the Razer one to this thing was a downgrade. Except this one is wireless, and this other is freaking is what do you call it? It's wired, I guess you may call it. I don't know, man. Kind of looks weird, but screw it. Let's do this. Right. Hopefully this will be the last time. And what are we gonna call it? Farampatampa. Corner 2, this should be corner 3. And then in game, we're just gonna call it A, B, and C. How about that? I think that would be cool. Let's save this shit and right. I'll be right back. And I'm back. I bet you couldn't even tell I was gone. Boy, that would be really fucked up if this thing isn't recording, and I'm just talking alone in my room like a fucking lunatic. Like, hey guys, how you doing? I'm doing stuff in Unreal Engine. And then, damn it, I made myself laugh. And then I check the video file, and it's all gone. It's just empty. Or it's not recording any sound. That would suck. That happened to me once, actually. The headphones went to for a break. No, that wasn't. That was actually my fuck up. I messed something up. I don't know where or how. Hold on. Yes, I do need to save it. Save it. There it is. El Cornero. Fence. Dart. Right, so I fucked something up, and basically I just had to I think it was on the Siren Head Siren Head thingy, and I was like explaining what I'm doing, and I'm doing all this stuff and those other things and all that shit, and like that was more tutorially than this is. That's how tutorially that shit was. And yeah, like one whole episode was like completely devoid of sound, and then the next one I was sleep deprived and just talked out of my ass for I think 1 hour 45 minutes, and I was like, nobody's going to listen to this shit. Pretty much like now, really. But I'm like, well, because someone told me I sent this the first one, the Siren Head one. I sent one not chapter, one episode to one friend. God fucking damn it! Why is this happening to me? Well, I guess we're going to have to do the other one. Fucking shit. I'm sorry. Okay, so watch me lose my mind live. Damn it. Right. So. Damn it. I don't wanna. Going to throw a tantrum, Right. So. Damn it. Right. And I think which one? Oh shit. Well, I didn't want to show that part, but now here it is. My controls. It's not like I'm showing anything wrong. I'm not trying to hide anything. It just annoys the shit out of me that this breaks the immersion. Ah, damn it. Oh boy. I've seen it happen to other YouTubers, and I'm like, oh, come on, man, hide that shit. You got technology, man. Right, so what's happening here? Blah. Uh-huh. So, annoyance. Actually, let me wabadaba here, so there's, right, so this one here, this one that, and this one here as well. Oh, yeah, I see. I knew I would have to do, like, 4 of them. I just didn't want to believe it. Damn it. Well, I guess that's what I get for being pretty and sexy. I don't actually know if I'm pretty or sexy, or pretty sexy either. I might be ugly as hell. I don't get a lot of people telling me, oh my god, you're so beautiful. Anyhow, so I was talking about, what was I talking about? See, it breaks the immersion. I was talking about gadgets, but one in particular, oh, who cares? I completely, by this point, just my train of thought just derailed so badly that I was gonna say a fucked up joke about an actual train accident. Yeah, let's not do that. So, right. So, the thing with the LED strips, I said I was going to talk about that later, and I just addressed that the whole thing in the same thing. I take too many tangents. I take way too many tangents, and oh, that's interesting. I take way too many tangents, and it's hard to keep on track. It's hard to keep the conversation on track. I'm not great with words, you know, nor with social stuff. So, yay autism. But yeah. So I wanted to. I was talking about this thing where I did the Siren Head one, and I finished the whole thing, and like I did all of them, and I was telling this one friend, I was like, dude, I'm doing this really cool thing, and I was like super proud of it, and then I listened to it. I actually listened to myself talk while I was editing, because I wanted to make it a series, a very long series, like 10 minutes long, kinds of thingies, and holy shit. I just listened to myself talk, and I was like, this is so cringe. I don't want anything to do with this. This is just going to... I'm gonna get cancelled. I didn't know. I was cursing, not as much as in this one even. I don't know what I was worried about, but I'm like... Now I'm like, fuck it. You don't like me? Go fuck yourself. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Like, if I can't be myself, what is the point of doing these things? Like, I was trying to... you can go back and see my other videos, and I'm like super collected, and it stresses me out. It stresses me out, and that's not who I am. I'm loud, and I'm weird, and someone's talking to me, and oh my god, hold on. Oh yeah, someone laughed at the joke I said. Right. So this is me. This is who I am, and I can't change it. I mean, I can't change it. I can't pretend, in fact, that I'm someone else, which is what I did for all the other. God damn it! I think I'm going to have to say something. But yeah, eventually. But yeah, I mean, I was like super annoyed at this thing that I recorded during like several... Actually, it wasn't that... Well, it was a long project, but I tried to finish it ASAP, so it took me around 18 hours. So that was 18 hours in these screen cap videos, right? And so, sheesh, kashish. I mean, hold on. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. And hold on again. Okay, sorry, I had to reply to this person. Nothing bad, but, you know, try to not be a dick. Right, so... And you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to... Blah. Yes. Now they all should be ballsack. Right, so I was like super proud of this shit, and then I realized some of them had missing audio, and some of them had like parts that were kind of unusable. Like there was this one part when I straight up went to Google, as you do, and I needed reference images like this ones. So I went to Google, to Papa Google, and hold on, fence. I went to Papa Google, and I actually searched for, because I was doing Siren Head, right? So I needed some backs, some feet, because I needed to do the semi-humanoid kind of veins and bone structure. I ended up making this thing with less toes, like 3 toes, I think. And but I still needed to look at a normal actual feet to see where the bones are, how is the bone structure, how is the vascular structure, meaning the veins and all this shit. And at the end of the day, I still needed some human, at least human-like um, reference images. And guess what happened? Straight up porn. Fucking porn right there. And I was like, well, it's going to take me forever to just delete this part and blah blah blah, because I was just going back and forth, and I didn't realize until like after I finished working this on this thing. So I do the thing where I stop the recording of the screen cap. Then I go back and look at it, like just scroll through it, and I realized there is a couple of non-safe for work results. They weren't even like super like disgusting or pornographic, but it was something that could get me in risky waters. I'm not sure what gets me more in risky waters, that or cursing as much as I do. But we'll find out, as you know, probably gonna get demonetized, but who gives a damn? Right, so I was like, well, now I can't use this whole section. I mean, I could just start to blur, but it's just gonna take me forever to just go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth to just delete each one of those parts, because I was working, right? So I'm sculpting on this thing and then go back and then sculpt and then go back, and I was like, you know what? Let's just uh, cut this whole area off and not use it, and just I don't remember how I actually how I did that, but yeah, that was kind of like, I didn't want to blur it because the whole point was showing what I was doing, like which parts I was looking at, like for example the backs, the spines. I think I left that one in. So I was like trying to show the whole process that defeats the purpose. So I just went ahead and just removed large sections where that was the case. And yeah, and then I was like, well, there is a non-safe for work material in here. There is my cursing. There is my horrible personality. And so I decided to just scrap it off and record a voiceover that was more sober. Or somber, whatever you want to call it. And sober not because I was drunk or on drugs, but sober because just sounded like I was, to be honest. It's two. Hold on, just changing. There's four of them. Why would I use numbers, right? A B C D E. Okay, right there. Okay. So now I have to go checking one by one by one by one. They are fine. They work. Yes, good. There's this thing. There's that thing. There's Skiparatampa. Skoboroforimpa. Yes, so right. So basically I was like, screw it, let's just not record this thing. And I showed one of those rather, to a friend, and she said, dude, I love your personality, and this shit is what most YouTubers are. And I had already like shared with her this guy PewDiePie, and who else is that zany? This dude, what's his face? Damn it! I love that guy, and I can't remember his name. Jacksepticeye. Wait, Jacksepticeye. Jacksepticeye. He's one of my favorite YouTubers, and I showed that to her once, and she was like, "Yeah, that's good. That's cool. That's my style." Blah 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 blah. And then she said, "Dude, I love your personality. These guys act a ton crazier than you do." And I'm like, "Yeah, but they are putting up a show for the camera. This is me. I don't have to crank up anything. I'm fucking insane. I have a malfunctioning brain. This is me, and I'm ashamed of who I am." And she said, "Well, you shouldn't be." And that left me thinking, like, thinking hard, like, what am I doing with my life? Blah, 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 all this garbage. And, yeah, I mean, I did reconsider it. Fucking shit, why is this happening? That is so fucking weird. That is weird. Can we agree on that? This is super weird. God, I love when everything snaps like that. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it when everything snaps beautifully. Should we just leave it here? I mean, not the podcast, the thing. Or should we just close it? Close those things, because you just leave it with one single way out. What do you think? You can't answer me. Okay. I don't know, man. We don't need two entrances, so I am going to go out on a limb. On a limp. I don't know if it's on a limb or a limp. Am I gonna limp? I don't know. And it's the other way around. God, I love when everything snaps together. This is so fucking satisfying to ballsack. I need to just blah blah blah. There we go. And then we just add one of this motherfucker. Wait, where is it? I lost it. Okay, there it is. No! Don't tell me I have to make another one, because I'm gonna scream, I swear to God. Okay, good. That shit was gonna be traumatizing for me, because I worked so hard on that one. Because you can't even tell, but these is the same as that one, but it's shorter, because I didn't want it to just go through this thing, because I don't like overlapping polygons. So yeah, I put a lot of care into these things, and obviously a lot of optimization. A lot of optimization, because all these motherfuckers, they all sorry, all of them are mostly the same components, really. So what I did was basically just make these things on their own, and then those things on their own, then these things, and blah 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 blah, and made them. That's why they don't match. Damn it. That's why they don't really match very well here in these areas. But on the other hand, if they actually matched orthographically, you would have a lot of these, like the UV space. I don't know if you know what UV space is, but yeah, the UV space on these things would have been absolutely cataclysmically huge. You know what? Let's just get rid of, because I don't like it's just ending on a blind thingy thing. So let's just leave it like that. How about that? No! Okay, so actually let me save it first. Save all. Yes. Arigatou gozaimasu. And then save that. And I don't like either how these are sticking out too much. So let's go and edit this thing. Smooth, no. Flatten. Let's go with 100. Actually, no, 200. Yeah, let's raise this thing. Just making sure it doesn't look like ass. Excuse me. I'm all gassy. Ah, good God. I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit too high. Let's just... Whoopsie daisy. Actually, let's just go there. Like that. So now it's not as low. Right, so... I'm a weirdo, that's the bottom line of this whole rant. And I'm starting to get comfortable with being a weirdo. And I think that's a thing that should happen more often for people. Like, be comfortable in your own skin. Like, some women feel insecure about their weight, and I think that the weight is fine, as long as you don't die, because overweight can kill you, you know. But as long as you're fine with your body, who cares what you look like? Someone is going to love you for who you are and what you look like. The only thing you should focus on is not dying. That kind of sucks. Death. It's irreversible. That should be like a motivational poster. Death is... Wait. I can't. Death is irreversible. Right, so... yeah, and that's one thing, kind of like weight. I had to... by the way, people actually bully other people who are skinny. You don't get weight shamed for being only fat. You also get weight shamed for being skinny, and I'm skinny, and people used to weight shame me a lot. So I had to get used to that, because as much as I tried, I just couldn't get myself to a normal weight and look like a normal freaking person. And then eventually I just gave up and started to love myself the way I am. But one thing I couldn't love so much is my my personality, like being a cataclysmic weirdo. And that's some shit that took me very long while to come to terms with. Like, I still struggle. Don't get me wrong, but I'm way better than. God damn it! I hate this thing. Ugh. Why is it not doing a thing? Oh, farampatampa. Yeah, I remember why it's not doing the thing. I remember why it's not doing the thing. Because it sucks. No, because it actually needs to details, control points. It needs to be a little bit lower. No! What am I doing? Okay, so I think I will leave it here because I need to do things. But I think I will come back. If you see me like getting this thing, hold on. Damn it! Can I actually just fucking? What am I? What thing am I changing? Woo! Sorry. Right. So how about I do that? Yes. And it works, baby. I've gotta get cancelled. Right. So yes. I mean, could be a whole lot worse. Also, I don't know what to do at the end of these things. I'm thinking still, perhaps maybe put up a chapel of sorts. Maybe put one over there. I don't know yet. Like maybe one of those things with a memorial wall. If you don't know what a memorial wall is, I'm not sure if that's what you call them. That's what I call them anyway. This is a memorial wall. Ta-da! So yeah. Did I actually... Let's just make sure, because I don't like surprises. And this is going to be hard to check. So let's go to fencing gates. And just to make sure I got the LOD level right. The way it should be. There it is. Now let's save it. Right, so just to finish this conversation, actually let me check who wrote, and then oh okay, yeah, sorry. Right, so I sent a really stupid meme to a friend, and she sends me like this crying emoji, and I'm like, no, I made her cry. Right. Gadgets. So yeah, I've been getting a lot more into gadgets and into stuff. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make the next one about IKEA, because yeah, that is a new topic in my life. That's a new thing that I'm going through. That's a new... Actually, I'm saying it like it's something bad. It's a new thing that I'm experiencing, so to speak. It's a new thing that I am experiencing, and it's pretty cool. There is a new IKEA in town, so look forward to that. If I can't actually, if I can actually remember. Okay, so let's just add some a door. Actually, how big is the door? I completely forgot. It needs to be like a pre-assembled blueprint. So let me see if this thing... Oh, God damn it. I forgot to turn on the snapping. Snapping turtles. Yes. And I don't know where to put it. I want to put it right there. And actually, like, I'm thinking this will be the rich people area, and this is for the paupers. But I'm not sure yet. I have no idea what I'm doing here. So, excuse my shalabulempty. Making sure this thing is... Oh god, this is so fucking gorgeous. I don't know why I love this. This is so so what do you call it? Um, so satisfying for me. Maybe I'm a lame person. Maybe I'm a lame person. Uh, let's get rid of that one. Or you know what? Screw it. Let's have it like that. Oh god. I'm really nervous about this thing because I'm not sure I will do it justice. Because I'm. This is not a thing I learned to do yet, so I'm still. I mean, it's a good thing that this is not my. Uh, this is not my department. It's not like I'm trying to say, trying to get off with, oh, this ain't my job, so fuck it. What I'm trying to say is, this isn't actually my department, so I'm not good at it. But now I have to wear all hats. Why is this shit looking like ass? Oh, because I put it down. I don't like that. So maybe let's actually return it to control points and maybe 4. Yeah, that doesn't look as bad. So okay. Right, so there's a door in there. There's a strupupupu here. And I forgot what I was talking about. Yay! The Balzac of Insanity. Coming up. Right, so... so, IKEA. There's a new IKEA in town. And I would actually like to talk more about that. Because reasons. Because I find that shit super interesting. I don't like how this is actually. I can do something about that because, oh my god, yeah, I fucked it up. Good god, so annoying. I don't know why this is not actually. Probably because it's rotated. I now remember. Because I tried to actually. Yeah. Line it up with that thing over there. With the ring of posies. Right. So I'm guessing all these ones are going to have some nice flowers and shit, and all the other ones outside are going to be the broke losers. Which, let's face it, that's most of us. Well, at least that's me. I'm going to die. Very poor. Because being an artist does not pay. Right. I think that's acceptable. I don't have much control over this type of thing. And I don't know why. Oh my god. And why does this suck so much? Okay, so now I have to. Yeah. Oh, fuck's sake. Now I have to do this thing where I line this up. Very well. Line us up. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. I mean, it's not. I like the idea of them being just a little bit out of sync. Like some of them just being, damn it, some of them just being, god damn it, some of them being like that. But I don't know, man. Because why is this flickering? You know what? This is not good enough for me. I'm just going to delete them. And how many of these are selected? Actually, I can see that here. Is that 7? What the? No. That can't be 7. That's not 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Fuck. Sorry. Okay, let's use that one. Bah. I'm sorry, I'm in a super shitty mood. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cause oh, so that's actually all of them. Good. Good, good. Good. No, I hope I didn't. I hate it when it's hot at night. I don't like hot weather at all. Okay, good. Goody gumdrops. Gumdropper. Droppero gumero. Okay, so let's use that one. Let's move it around all the way there. And that's more or less aligned. Not really. Why does it suck balls? Oh, because the other one is aligned to the other thing. Ha ha ha! Yeah, of course. Sorry, I'm concentrating. Yeah, see, that sucks. Ball sucks. I do not like what is happening right now. So let's just save it and go to... Oh my god. Okay. So I'm gonna leave it 8:48. I don't know. Gonna leave it right here because oh my god. That was the wrong one. You didn't say please. Right, so... My god. By golly. Ugh. Oh, what happened now? It sucks balls now. Oh my god. And it's super... you know what? I mean, it happens. It happens. Oh god. It does happen actually. But I don't like the way it looks. So I'm going to have to move it eventually. Or now. Let's just move it there. Yeah, I mean it happens. Yeah. Kind of wanted to do something like this with a tree going below the surface of the pathway, but then I didn't like the way it looked. So yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, no. Right. So I'm just making time. If you want to just leave now, you are welcome. Cause oh my god, this looks like balls. Like an absolute ugly ball sack. That's going to take me a while to fix. Yeah. Give or take. God damn it. Yeah, there's not a lot I can do with these ones. Actually, let me just make sure these are... Wait, what? Segments. What mesh am I... Multiple values. What the hell are you talking about? Segments. Really multiple values? There should be only one value. Spline. Spline. There you go. Brilliant. Because these ones have like heavier geometry. But if we use the heavier geometry for all of them, that would suck. Splino 3 and spline. I don't know what the hell happened there. Like, I don't know what the hell happened there. To be honest, shouldn't have changed because I didn't change it. Right. I also don't know why I keep doing the sassy Yeah, see, that looks way better. That means something happened between earlier and now, and I don't know what that was, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all, because who knows what else changed. I'm going to have to get off now, actually, and not like that. I'm going to have to get off and have to change, rather check one by one what the hell this thing changed, because yeah, I'm super not happy about it. I also made a different one, like I was recording one of these yesterday, and I realized this thing is not, it was like super clean to be on the, so I had to jump into my texture edition hat and just work on this thing like a maniac. Right. So I suppose that's okay, so we're just gonna have to delete all these ones because they are, yeah, let's just, actually we can check for the flicker now and see if it's flickering, because I don't like it flickering. Looks fine to me. Yeah, it's not flickering at all. Oh, that one is. Yeah, it's not good enough for me, fuck it. It's not good enough. Not good enough! Come on! It's not good enough! I don't know what I'm singing now. I do need to eat, because I haven't eaten. By the way, this tea I am drinking, it's not actually a tea, it's an infusion. And I made it with ginger, that's one, clove, out of all things, ginger, clove, and arnica. arnica is a thing that they sell here. It's a herb. It's good for your tummy when you have gastritis, gastrinolio. I don't know what it's called, but the thing where there's too much acid in your tummy and it hurts like a son of a bitch. Yeah, that thing, it helps a lot with that. And also when you have like like you fuck your arm up, like you know, that kind of thing, and now you have a nasty bruise and it looks all black and blue. Yeah, see, you make this infusion with arnica. The name of the plant is Arnica montanosa or Arnica montana, I think. So you'd make, god damn it, don't interrupt me! And I haven't drank my coffee today. That's, yeah. Anyhow, this is me tired. Well, actually, this is me sleep deprived. I'm normally not as hyper. I'm just like trying to keep my shit together. So yeah, you make this thing, and then put that shit on a compress. You know, on a rag. You moisten the rag with this. Excuse me. With this thing, and then put that on your on your wound or your. It's usually for bruises, and it helps you heal super fast. And if you drink it, it helps you heal stuff in your stomach super fast. So the reason I drink this shit is because there is this thing with the virus going around, and I don't want my video to be like taken down for talking about it. But it's I'm not claiming this shit is a cure or anything, right? But it helps. At least it's better than nothing. So. Clove is super good for depression. It helps a lot with stuff with infections. It's an antiviral. It's an antibacterial. It doesn't do miracles. If you are like sick, go to the doctor, for fuck's sake. Go to the doctor. Get real medicine. If you have like an itchy throat, you can try this thing, and it helps a lot. Like, I mean, doesn't do miracles like I said, but it does something. So that's what I'm drinking. That's arnica, clove, and ginger. And I love ginger. That's like gingerbread, all this stuff. I love that stuff. It's like one of my favorite thingy things in the whole wide world. Ginger stuff. I don't like ginger ale though. I don't know why. Maybe I'm mentally ill. Fuck. Right. So, oh my god. I need to line this crap up. Ugh. Oh, see? That's why the other ones were like all had like a weird alignment. Ugh. So over this shit. So annoyed. Let me check who it is. Because I'm waiting for someone to go eat something. Because I'm starving. Right. Yeah. She's not picking up. I think I'll go alone. I'm super starving, and I need to eat something. That's another reason I drank that tea, because I started working. You can't see my clock, but I started working at around what was it? 5 a.m. I think, or 7 a.m. or something like that. Nothing was open, so they open at 9. It's 9 now. So I'm getting ready to yeet myself out of the house but I want to finish this thing first because duty calls. Duty. Duty. Sorry. Okay. So I should outro myself. I don't know. Jeez, kashish. This thing is salablampala. Hate it. I hate it so much. That's why I. That's why everything snaps except these parts that are super organic. Like this thing has to go around, and I didn't find a way to make this stupid paths. I didn't even want them to make them super. Like I wanted them to be slightly fucked up, in a way. But yeah, I didn't want them to be all. Yeah, see that one. That one looks weird. I didn't want to make them completely identical. Not identical, what's the word? Like super ugh, so annoying. Right, so there we go. Oh my god. Didn't want to make them super like Superman. No, I didn't want to make them all like what do you call it? Like in a row. I know the word in Spanish, but I forgot what it's like in what it's the word in English. I don't want them in like super orthographically aligned. I want them to be a little bit uneven, a little bit out of place, just so it looks creepy. Because that's one thing I learned doing doing horror. That when you make something like on purpose, not because you're being a lazy piece of shit, like on purpose, if you do something like out of place, just a little bit unaligned, people like that hits you on a subconscious level. It's like the Dutch angle in movies. So that's why lots of these things have this missing tiles, but some of them are like I made them crooked on purpose. Here I made this one like that just a small one just to mess with your yin yang. Even the let me show you because this is one thing I am super proud of. Let's just save this shit. Okay, good. Everything is saved. Stonewall Cemetery funeral headstones. I made the fucking angel to look like a someone who just murdered someone. like he's like he murdered the child is standing upon. I had to I wanted to really make him like look like fucked up. And here's which one. This one that one I made it for the original one. So I called her Odette. That's the angel of goddammit, the angel of death. The camera's zooming past this thing. This one, I mean, one had to look fine, so I just recycled a sculpture I had from the Japanese. Actually, it wasn't from the Japanese one. It was from the Japanese ghost because I made a ghost to be to go with that thing. So I made that one. Which one? There is another funerary. I think it's for the decoration. I think the decoration of Independence. Doors, architecture. Should be an architecture column. Decoration. There you go. I made this guy look on purpose like Jeffrey Dahmer. God damn it. Oh. Not Jeffrey Dahmer. Fuck. The Al Bundy. Oh, wait, no, that's the guy from Married with Children. God damn it, Jeffrey Bundy. You know, the serial killer. It's actually has some stuff from Jeffrey Dahmer as well, but I kind of wanted him to look the same. I wanted him to look like a serial killer, just to make it unsettling, to get up there in your head. And this one as well. She has weird features on purpose. Like that's all by design. So they look like skylight intensity. There we go. Actually, 2. That's all by design. They look like freaks by design. Here's this one with a little bit more light. So anyway, all right. I think I'm done. Not for today. I'm just going to go eat something because I need sustenance, and I will be right back in the next one. In the meanwhile, thank you very much for watching. If you watched all this way, all the way here, thank you very, 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 very much for watching. Thank you very much for spending time with me. If you like these videos, please comment. Please comment. Write something down so I know what to change, what to improve, what to make. You know. And for now, that'll be all. Thank you again very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.